this movement. And I'm just time dating it like I always do. It's November 5th, 2017. Alright, this is part 2 to this documentary. Alright. And this documentary is going to have more and more videos, but I'm only going to do 2 parts so far so you guys can understand. Everyone talks about the Illuminati. The Illuminati this, the Illuminati that, the Illuminati this, that. Alright? But they don't tell you their real name. Because the Illuminati ain't their real name. Because if you knew their real name, then you could connect all the people that's in this secret organization that aren't humans, that are part of Nephilims and the Fallens, that got the spirit because they used those people's body, those people's bloodline to harness their body. You see NASA's, my part 1, remember the founder of it, von Born, was from Germany. They believed in the Thule Society. They believed in occultism just like the Nazis did, alright? And they got their symbol, the vector, that's all over so they could get the energy from the earth. The energy, the soul, the energy, the body, the mind, the spirit, alright? So let me go deeper than any video you will ever see in your life. The Illuminati. Its name given to several groups, both real and fictitious. Get that? Historically, facts. The name usually refers to the Bavarian Illuminati. So the Illuminati ain't their real name. The real name is called the Bavarian Illuminati. And it means an Enlightenment era secret society founded on May the 1st, 1776. Let's move on. So the Illuminati came from where? They said Bavarian. Bavaria, Germany. Who founded the who founded NASA? A German guy did, right? Who founded our ballistic missile, nuclear? German. Who's our smartest guy that invented the nuclear bomb? Albert Einstein. They all come from Germany. Okay? So, Bavaria is the largest German state by land area. Its territory comprised roughly a fifth of the total land area of Germany. With 12.9 million inhabitants, it is Germany's second most populous state. And largest cities month is third largest city in Germany. So let's scroll down. The history of Bavaria stretched from its earliest settlement and formation as the Duchy in the 6th century AD through the Holy Roman Empire to become an independent kingdom and finally a state of the Federal Republic of Germany. All right, when you guys read through this German state to this day is the wealthiest German region. If it was part and still a whole country without that, it'd be the second richest country in Europe after the Vatican. So Bavaria, before it was Bavarian state area of Germany, it was called the Kingdom of Bavaria. All right, that's very, very important. All right, this is where a lot of people that control their queens and kings in Europe, modern days, came from. And before it, remember, Electorate of Bavaria. And the Electorate of Bavaria was the Holy Roman Empire, was an independent heritage electorate of the Holy Roman Empire from 1623 to 1806. And after that, it became the Kingdom of Bavaria. All right. One of the most famous people that runs our country behind the scenes, everyone knows his name is Henry Kissinger. Where is he from? They say he escaped from Nazi government, all that stuff, in 1938, all right? But where is Henry Kissinger from? He is from Bavaria, Germany, and was born on May the 27th, 1923. Henry Kissinger from Bavaria. All right, he's involved in Kissinger's associates. All right, And what do? It was founded in 1982 as a New York City-based international consultant firm founded and run by Henry Kissinger and Brent Scowcroft. The firm assets its clients, investment opportunities, all that advice, clients on government relationship. All right. And it's part of the Council of Americas. What is the Council of America? The Council of America is an American business organization whose goal is to promoting free trade, democracy, and open market throughout the Americas. This includes Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean, as well as South America. Its members share a common commitment to economy and social development, open markets, the rule of law, democracy throughout the Western Hemisphere, the leading international, all that stuff. The group was founded in 1965 by who? David Rockefeller, and a group of like-minded business people based on a fundamental belief that free markets and private enterprises offer the most effective means to achieve regional economic growth and prosperity. Since that time, members has grown to over 200 blue-chip companies that represents the majority to the U.S. private investment in Latin America. So we know David Rockefeller, fine. We all know who was David Rockefeller. We know his father, John D. Rockefeller, all right? But did you know that John D. Rockefeller's ancestry came from Bavaria, Germany? If you just keep going back through the heritage, you will find it. Vatican City. Why am I pulling up Vatican City? Because it got German connects too from Bavaria, all right? So everyone thinks the Vatican City is part of Italy, but the truth is the Vatican City is its own state, and it's the richest state in the world. All right, it's its own country. All right, and that's the truth. And to represent that state in St. Peter's Square, because I'm about to expose you what the real triangle mean of the Illuminati. So the first right angle, you're going to see a V. We're going to do this on the third video, what the triangle really means. There's a V. And it stands for Vatican City. To mark that is the monument, the obelisk. At the center of the stands an uninscribed Egyptian obelisk of red granite, 25.5 meters tall, support of bronze. So in the middle, we all know that in Vatican City, there's a monument. So let's get into the juicy part. Who helped Nazis escape Nazi Germany? At the time, Germany, the Catholics. Links are going to be at the bottom. And also the CIA Project Paperclip. All right, that's where we got a German scientist named von Born that found NASA and our ballistic missile program. Pope John Paul II. All right, we all know he came from the Republic of Poland. And he been through a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if it's true or false with the Germans. The Nazis, not Germans. I ain't got no problems with Germans, but the Nazis at the time. All right. Also, who comes from Germany? Pope Benedict. All right. He comes from Martel, Germany. All right. In the area right outside of Bavaria. Let's keep moving on. Why we bring up Pope Francis? Well, Pope Francis is the first Jesuit pope. The Catholic Church sends their secret assassins and all that stuff. They're called the Jesuits. All right. And I got the extreme oath of induction. And it says, my son here, you have been taught to act discipline among Roman Catholics, to be a Roman Catholic, and to be a spy even among your own brethren, to believe in no man, to trust no man among the reforms, to breed reform amongst, you guys already heard about the Jesuit, their spies, their assassination, they work both sides of the field. All right, so we got the Roman Catholic, and the past 3 popes, and more than that, all been part of the secret society. All right. Washington Monument. We're going to get deep. So you got the V. What does the V mean? they control the world's religion from Vatican City. All right, there is a real Heavenly Father, and there's a real Heavenly Father's Son. But they hide all the true evidence, all that. They even change the name of the Heavenly Father and the Heavenly Father's Son. All right, so let's move to Washington, D.C. When you go to Washington, D.C. is in no state. Kind of weird, right? When you walk into the District of Columbia, you are walking in another country like you're walking the Vatican. And that is the federal government of America. You guys can read yourself, but it's its own country, just like the Vatican. All right? And to mark that, they got the monument. So they control the world's religion, and they control our country as the world police and send us off to war, to quiet down, be a major part of the UN, all that stuff. All right? We got presidents of the United States. All right? They call them Excellency, and that word comes from the Commonwealth nations. All right? Who votes for our presidents and vice presidents? The Electoral College. Remember, Electoral Bavaria. The Electoral College chooses our president, not the people's population. All right, everyone out there, that is a conspiracy. A lot of you guys like this guy named Donald Trump, and I don't like this guy at all. I don't know how all you guys got blindsided, believe in this. This guy is easier to show. He's a billionaire. He never been broke. He never been in hardship. All right, he ain't one of you people. All right, he's in there for a reason. The Illuminati handpicked him and threw him there for a reason. He is part of the world's chaos. I already did a video. Who's his father? Fred Trump. All right, and he made it richer than what it was. The Trump Organization. Who was his dad? Who was Donald Trump's grandfather? His name was Frederick Trump. Where was he from? Bavaria. You see that? Kingdom of Bavaria. Who was Donald Trump's grandma? Elizabeth Christ Trump. Where was she from? The Kingdom of Bavaria. All right? And this is weird, right? Look at the day she died. She died on June the 6th, 1966. Just putting it out there. All right? He went to the college. This is where Donald Trump went to college, too. One of the colleges. It's Fordham University. And who runs Fordham University? Jesuits. So we got a Jesuit Pope. We got a Jesuit president that's connected to Bavaria, Germany. All these popes are connected to Nazi. Our NASA is connected to the Nazis. All right? Vatican, all that. Let's go on. Who else is another famous president that's been controlling the world? Well, President George Bush Sr., his father. Everyone know who his father was? Prescott Bush. All right? What did Prescott Bush do? You guys could read it all when you guys have time. But his business career, all right, what was crazy is that Prescott Bush involvement with UBC was purely commercial, and he was not a Nazi sympathizer. He went to court. He had to go to court because this company that Prescott Bush was in charge was supporting the Nazis. All right? Then he had George H.W. Bush Sr. We all know who he is. All right? Look at all the lines. He basically ran the country after his dad died. He was the head of the CIA. He was the 10th United States Ambassador to the United Nations, 49th Chair of the Republican National Committee, 2nd Chief of the U.S. Office of People Republic of China. He was the 11th Director of CIA, the 43rd Vice President of the United States for 2 terms, and then the 41st President. All right? And they got connection to Nazi Germany. All right? In this article, the Bushes, right, are related to the Queen of England. All right? And this article was created on July the 5th, 1988. Vice President Bush, when he was a vice, may be narrowly trailing Governor Mike, whatever. But if you read on, he is the 11th cousin of Queen Elizabeth II. Alright, so let's go to where Queen Elizabeth II is. Okay? To mark this spot, the city of Westminster is the point of Cleopatra. So the Illuminati's they control the Vatican, they control the White House with President Trump, Obama, all the presidents been controlled by the Illuminati. But now it's clearly Donald Trump, connection, billionaire, connected to Bavaria, Jesuit, the Pope in office, a Jesuit. Alright? All these orders. Alright? Now let's go to London. Bush's was also related to the Queen. Alright? You got Cleopatra's Needle in London. You guys can read about it. Is it found? In the city of Westminster. Alright? And you guys can read about that. What's located in this city? A whole bunch of stuff. Like Buckingham Palace, the House of Parliament, and 10 Downing Street. Alright? The head of the Commonwealth is located there because it's Queen Elizabeth II. So let's get into Queen Elizabeth. What is Queen Elizabeth? You think she's actually pure English? Let's look at her. Nope. She's not pure English. The House of Windsor. You guys could do the research. Alright. The dynasty. Alright, here we go. The House of Windsor is the royal house of the United Kingdom and the other Commonwealth realms. The dynasty is of German parental descent and was originally a branch of House of Saxe-Gottorp and Goth, itself derived from the House Wettin, and it succeeded the House of Hanover. Alright, so we got the House of Saxe-Gottorp. Alright, and you guys could do the Kingdom of Belgium, all that stuff, alright? The House Wheaton, the House of Hanover, alright? It became a member of the House, alright? The Hanover is a German royal dynasty that ruled the Electoral and Kingdom of Hanover. The House of Wheaton, alright? You guys just check this stuff up. Just go through the links and just hit the houses that was previous. Now let's see who else this house is a part. Well, people don't realize that the Queen of England, her husband, is Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. But really, he was the prince. He's a member of the House of Schleswig-Holstein. Yeah, it's a German name. Was born into Greek and Danish royal families in Greece. Alright. But his family was exiled from country when he was an infant after being educated in France, Germany, and the United Kingdom. Alright, you guys can read about his life if you guys are interested. So remember the Kingdom of Bavaria, right? The houses of Bavaria, right? At the Kingdom of Bavaria time, you got the House Wittgenstein. Alright. List of kings of Greece. This is her husband. Alright, supposed to be the king of Greece if there was still one, but is the House of Wittelsbach, and he's part of that. And the House of Glunkenberry. Alright. And it just goes on and on, folks. The point of this all saying is that everyone is in control by the Illuminati. The Illuminati is not called Illuminati. Their real name is the Bavarian Illuminati. We showed you in part 1, Nazis, the cultists, Von Bern, Jack Pearson, all that stuff. And how the symbol of the vector came in and what these people really are. Alright? Now when you look at the pyramid on the right, if you look at I'm dead serious, just take out a map, just lay it across your table. Put exactly where Vatican City is. Now make a line, a straight line, all the way to America. you're going to end up in Washington, D.C. And to mark that, they got the obelisk. And now from that obelisk, go all the way up to the city of Westmire, where the queen is at. You got the eye. The queen controls the world's gold, wealth, bankers that infiltrated the United States of America years and years ago. Then you got the Vatican that controls the world's religion. That's including Muslims that are watching this. That's including Christianity, a whole bunch of stuff. There is a true Heavenly Father, and there is a true Heavenly Father's Son. But it's not the way you guys believe. Alright, so they control the world's religion. And they control the world's police and army. That's the UN and the United States of America. In office now, you got Donald J. Trump. If you guys support him, deny that guy any right, because he is really part of the Bavarian Illuminati. The Queen of England ain't really English. She comes from the Kingdom of Bavaria, the original line. Same with her husband. The Pope is a Jesuit. And before him, Benedict, that handed the power to him when he was in control, is from Bavaria. This is the No Face Movement. We're going to do part 3 later on next week. We got a lot of breaking news coming out. This is the No Face Movement. Moving to next time. Please subscribe, like, stay tuned. Please subscribe, stay up to date. We're going to expose the truth here. This is the movement. Moving to next time. Facing off.